on.
Good afternoon, Tom. Lovely afternoon, isn't it, for football?
It's a little bit overcast.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon to you two. Welcome back to Fournilwrittenalloverit. Ourselves in a sold-out away end of Pompey fans. I'm making the relatively short trip to the Kassam. Is it the Kassam or the Kassam?
Kassam Stadium, yeah.
See, some people would say Kassam.
Well, whatever.
Had a lot of support on my Shrewsbury, not Shrewsbury last weekend.
Did you? Right,
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Some people were on your side of it, to be fair.
Bothered?
Am I bothered?
We are looking forward to this.
A lot of apathy amongst the fan base. People kind of feeling like it's kind of dwindled away from us. And in the absence of a miracle, I think this is probably where Pompey's season ends.
I think you're quite right, Tom. I mean, the last 3 games, 3 draws against 3 poor sides. 6 points, you're in a different position, aren't you?
Of course.
So it's down to Mousinho and the players, isn't it? End of the day, end of the story. The fans have done all they can do.
You expecting a big summer?
No.
No, never mind.
No, I'm not expecting a big summer.
Oxford United, a team very much fighting for the points. They're down at the bottom of the division and they're suffering the collateral damage inflicted by their previous manager, Cole Robinson. They're going to be very up for it tonight and have got absolutely everything to play for. Pompey playing with a little bit more freedom could work in our favour.
Could do. We don't normally do that well at Oxford, though, do we?
No, we've got a pretty poor record.
Yes.
If we don't get the tactical stuff right tonight, following John Mousinho's 5 years at Oxford, a little bit of a cause for concern.
John Mousinho, of anybody on the planet, has got to know the team he's playing against.
Yes, perhaps.
And he's got to know how to play against
because he
them.
was part of it about 3 months ago.
Right, so that
4 months ago.
tells me that we should win this game, because he should know how to play against that old team. And
He should know exactly what we need, shouldn't he?
He should know how to beat them.
He should.
I just want the boys to play with some art and spirit. You know, Shrewsbury was, I'm not going to lie, it's boring.
It was quite boring.
It was boring. No one cared.
2-0, Colby Bishop Brace.
Can I say something?
Yeah, of course you can. You can say whatever you want.
It has got 4-0 written all over it tonight. Up the Blues.
Yours last time at Charlton, I'd say, was a big one for you. This one,
He's very nervous.
I can't deal with it.
He's very, very nervous, everyone.
I can't deal with it.
You don't get nervous, but he's...
I get a bit shaky now.
Get a little bit shaky.
They've got something to play for. We haven't. I'm just going to say 2-1 loss.
Look, the season wasn't over the last 3 results. The season was over that 1 win in 14 back in October, November, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
You going to Derby?
I am going to Derby, mate, but I'm going on the Friday. I don't know if you're going on Friday.
I'm going on Friday as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going, is he going as well?
Are you coming?
I think I'm coming, yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm going as well.
Got a present.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind.
Look, almost like I knew that was coming at me. That is
Look at
something
it.
of
Oh, yes.
pure beauty.
New signing, everyone. There you
Might see
go.
you on a few more lives now.
Where can you get those,
with
mate?
this. Your website.
Which he hasn't got a clue where it is,
Which
has he?
is,
That's really embarrassing.
I don't know, 4nilwrittenalloverit.co.uk.
Oh, he's done it. He's
Is that
only
right?
smashed
Is
it
that
out
right?
of the park, hasn't he?
Didn't even know that.
They'll be up for it, but sometimes if you ain't got the pressure and you're playing obviously with no fear, sometimes you get the results out the back of it.
And do you think we will?
No. I think it'll be
Hello,
1-0.
sir.
1-0.
Oh, you're very well, thank you. Are you worried about going down, Tony?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, on paper, we're doomed, aren't we?
Have you seen a resurgence under Liam Manning, would you say? Would you describe it as a resurgence?
Resurgence is a strong word, Tom.
Although I've got us down to draw, I'm hoping we nick it by 1 goal tonight.
If we could get a point, for us, that's massive. For you, I think you're pretty honest in saying you've been saying it on the channel for quite a while. I think your season probably is over it in that sense. So. But for us, it's well and truly alive, but not in the way we want it to be. So.
Best chance of the game all evening so far for Pompey. It comes on the 10th minute. Pinball in the box. The Oxford fans have obviously mistakenly cheered for the goal, but it might as well have been because it's a dodgy moment, isn't it?
Nah, it's not.
Talk about being clinical in front of goal and finishing it off. That is a golden opportunity. Should be 1-0. Should be 1-0.
It's going to be like Ipswich at home. Is he going to make it to level on goals with Connor over? Find out on Fournilwrittenalloverit.
What?
Tonight, what an unbelievable finish. What is it about Marlon Pack and under the lights on a Tuesday and that finish? Once again, we're in an away end where it doesn't sound like we just conceded, but we have. It's a great header from Sam Long, loops over Matt Macy, gives him very little chance. He's wrong-footed like he was at Shrewsbury at the weekend, and once again, we concede again against a team that don't have any goals in them, but... It's a yellow.
Wait, what? Oh, it's a goal kick.
Lethargic, really, Tom. But
Has anything changed since Good Friday in terms of... No.
And we don't deserve to get up any further in the league than we are, do we? And they deserve probably what we've got so far, probably a bit more maybe.
They were having some unbelievable challenges. The shots they were having on target.
Missed some golden chances, haven't they?
They've just not been there.
Pack's goal, fantastic. You know, we all know what he's got in his locker. It's just been inconsistent, obviously, throughout the season, since his injury as well. Referee's been diabolical, giving fouls left, right and centre for them.
He's given a couple to us that weren't deserving either, were they?
So they're piling on the pressure and we need to sort it out at the back and find our midfield, because as you alluded to, it looks non-existent at the moment.
If that does not sum up the refereeing performance tonight, we olayed a yellow card, the first yellow card to Pompey's 4 of the evening. It happened at MK Dons. I don't know what it is about Pompey, but yeah, refereeing's not been great.
You know what? It was boring in the end.
It was very boring.
Very predictable, and it's been like this for a couple of months now. Every time we get into a good attack, we're in a position where we can get balls into the box and get the midfield moving. We always seem to play it back, and that is what has irritated the most out of fans tonight. That's why they were mocking it so much.
7 seasons.
It's just ridiculous. I know the booing at the end was probably over the top a little bit, and I know some fans are probably saying that they just didn't give enough effort or dedication into the game, but I think at the end of the day, like you just said, 7 seasons, it says it all. We've got a plan for next season now, but we just want a little bit more heart and fight with the last 3 games.
I don't think we've been good enough for 4 weeks. I don't think we've been good enough for 7 seasons. You know, you can pinpoint individual below par performances, of course you can, but ultimately it's a collective, isn't it? It's a team game, and they're just so subpar tonight. And Oxford probably could have won that game 5-1, Andrew.
I think, yeah, if Oxford could score goals, Tom, they'd have beaten us tonight, and that's why they are where they are. Marlon Pack scores a cracking goal, which is the highlight of the night for me.
The one highlight, probably.
Yes, the rest of it, mate, I think I would leave back in the stadium. So that's it.
I don't know what's happened in the last couple of weeks, but the football under Massinio and this new guys and however we're playing has become incredibly boring very quickly. And what started off such a kind of a fiery and this strange unknown of a Pompey team, really, that were kind of stringing together these wins and they were popping out of nowhere, and we were putting a message on every single ball we played and we were scoring goals, and all of a sudden just the life has just sapped out of this group completely. And whether it's kind of the end of the season, getting towards the last couple of games, games and, you know, not really busting a gut for it, because I'm not being funny. Very little enthusiasm about what we were doing tonight and what we were trying to put together. You're not taking that extra stride and you're not taking that man on, and it's just getting into a good area and then just completely stopping and going and recycling again. And ultimately you have to be more
direct.
You've got to be more direct, you've got to be more clinical, and you've got to put that ball in the box and see what happens. And I think we give great credit to Oxford. I thought they broke incredibly well. I think even just some of their own build-up play had the lion's share of the chances and had all the better chances, because if they're playing like that every week, and maybe that's more of a reflection on Pompey than it is them, but I think they might stay up this season, Andrew.
Exciting end of their season anyway.
For us anyway. Things haven't got better since then, have they? We've only got 3 more left to bring you for the rest of the season, and thank the Lord, a terrible season is finally coming to an end, and ultimately at points we didn't think that was going to happen, did we? A roller coaster nonetheless. We'll be here for the next 3, and then we'll be back in the summer. Before then we've got Accrington Saturday, we're off to Derby, then back at home to Wickham. We'll join you for all of those from the 3 of us and everyone else who's joined us in the video. Thank you for watching, keep the faith, we'll see you Saturday, and as always,
Play up, Pompey.
Play up, Pompey.